It's really bright here. I don't know. Maybe I'll choose a different world. Well, good morning. This is a really bright world. I might have to go somewhere else. I mean, it is quite nice. But, I want to do... so hello, everybody. I just woke up. Whether you're watching this on stream right now, or if you're watching this on my VOD channel. Hello, Elite. It's good to see you. So, I just woke up. I went to sleep very early, like at midnight. That's early for me. I did wake up at around 6 a.m. to say goodbye to somebody that was leaving. But then I went right back to bed and I slept for another 6 hours. That was the first time I had a bed to myself and slept proper for over a week. I mean, I slept pretty good the other night, but I got so much sleep. I was very happy. 12 hours, wow. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Well, the first 6 hours, I don't think I slept with my CPAP. I may have forgotten to put it on. I don't remember. But when I went upstairs to say goodbye to somebody as they were leaving, I went back downstairs and I put the CPAP on and I slept very good. For those of you that don't know what a CPAP is, it's for people that have sleep apnea. But I also like to use it because it really puts me... I'm going to switch worlds. I don't do the fishing world, but it has good lighting. Actually, yeah, there's autumn there. I don't want to go there. Where do I want to go? Let's take a look at my other photography themed worlds. I don't know, unless this one's good. Actually, pretty good, actually. I think I'll stay here. Let's see. Let's do fly mode. We're going to do... Where's the fly mode? There it is. So I'm going to try to put myself on the center of the screen because, well, I have learned... So I got this new device, and it's really... Well, I'm trying to find a good lighting spot. Let me get my mirror out. My mirror will help me. Oh, my mirror does not help me at all. It's just flat colored. Don't need audio from camera. Anyway, so I have this new device I got at BLFC, which allows me to... I have a digital pin. I may have showed you, Elite. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm actually really liking... Oh, well... I'm really liking this angle. Let's see, what is chat saying? Did I explain to you the pin I got that I can actually literally put my Vulfen on the screen? Because that is why I'm going to do more of these VODs. So that's another reason to do it. Because while I was at the con, I was able to get a URL to my VOD, and then I was able to find a specific time mark of which to make a GIF to put on this little digital badge, which has a screen on it. And I can just choose, hey, look at me. I'm going to do a little bit hello. Here, I'm actually going to pull my mirror up because I like to look at the mirror. Where's the camera at? Right there. So if I just look at it like this, I can look at myself. I could be and I'll just use this as a possible new image for my thing. Although another thing I like to do with my camera is to, let's anchor it back to default. And I like to hold it like this. Let's zoom it out a bit. I just grab the camera like this and talk to it. Because I was literally just showing I was literally just showing people like VODs of my Vulfen because of how much I love it. This is another possible nice frame. Hi Raishi, hello. This is Elite, so this is Raishi here. I met them at BLFC and I think we met on Monday. I got there on Sunday and met them on Monday in an elevator and we like hung out every night. It was pretty cool. Yes, and if you do, Raishi, if you do go to Anthrocon, this is Elite. Actually, this is one of the people I'm very, very close with. I met them, it was magical. I met them, I met Elite a long time ago, but I went to Pittsburgh for Anthrocon, but I also went to Pittsburgh again to hang out with Elite here. And I'm probably going to do that for more than just a weekend. Like next year, I have paid time off. And by paid time off, I have 2 different weeks, and I have to take the whole week off for when I choose. Unless I get 3 this year. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 for 2026 or not. But one of my ideas is to go visit Elite at his house for like a week or something if he wants me to. I'll use, if I ever go to BLFC, which I'm sure I will, I'll use one of the paid time offs for that because BLFC is literally in the middle of the week. And it's really cool. Random elevator encounters, yeah. Well, Raishi had a specific badge and I complimented on it, and that just became the start of our conversation. And Raishi and I, well, we're a lot alike. Sorry, I bumped something. We're a lot alike when it comes to just how we act, but we're also a little different, which is awesome. Yeah, you can see after the con is over. Well, I don't know. Thing is, for the past couple of years, I've been having Mallow and sometimes another person tag along with me, and I need to make sure they get home, but I will definitely stop by this time. Although, when I drive myself home and there's nobody in the car with me, I can get home pretty quickly, but when I have to take other people home, it can really add time to it. Won't be able to stick around though. Lunch is over. Okay, bye. Have a good day at work. I do work tomorrow. I surprisingly have today off. I'm going to ask for more hours because if I'm going to MFF, which I am, I'm going to have to ask for more. I'm going to ask for more hours like I did for this BLFC thing, and it worked out pretty well. Okay, let's move the camera a bit more. Which angle would be good? Let's do a little darker. Well, I do like bright. It's really bright here. I wonder if there's like a setting. Let's here. Let's go see if I can find settings in this world. Okay, I'm gonna hit respawn. All right. Is there any settings in this world? There's gotta be. Although I could miss them. I want a world with good lighting. I don't see it anywhere. Much love to you, Raishi. And it was really cool seeing you last night watching Scary Movie 2. Also, I didn't say hi to Proxil Foxgen, Strawberry Fox. Hello. I'm not sure if you're still there. I could have, maybe I didn't talk to you in time for you to stick around, but thank you for sticking. Thank you for saying hi. So anyway, I have a new routine here, especially after getting that pin. I want to, whenever, every day, I'm going to try to do this. Don't hold me to it. I'm going to try. Every time I wake up, I want to hop into VR and do at least an hour stream. Because having those VODs and us making that pin was another inspiration to do so. But I love looking at my little Vulfen here, or any other avatar I do. It's really fun. Also, speaking of avatar, every time I see a Flygon, it's like, damn, I want to be a Flygon. So I think I'm gonna make a Flygon character. That's gonna be fun. I wasn't gonna pass up by the chance to see it. Well, I appreciate it. You're great. And have a good day at work. Okay. And you could also do audio only if you wish to listen to my stream, but I'm not going to stream for too long. I don't even know if that's allowed for you where you are. I like to listen to podcasts if I'm feeling it while I'm at work. Depends on who's working. Like, I'll take the earbud out when I'm passing by someone that's, more strict. But if it's like Chris, one of my store managers, like he don't care. He knows it's not allowed, but he's like, hey, as long as you're working, it's fine. Although, I will say, I do like having a job where I physically walk around. I mean, I would like to have a remote job like Elite does, because that sounds awesome. But I've heard the downsides of working from home is that, like, basically your computer, you won't look at it the same again because it's like, oh, hey, I work from here. Let's see if I can find another world. Although I am liking this world lighting. I might come back. Here's a world. I don't know how it's going to look. Let me preload it. And then while it's preloading, then we make an instance of it. It's called the Oasis Ancient Hides. Whenever I see a pretty world, I'll add it to my photography in case I want to do photography or, in this case, streaming. Let's go. Let's see. That's why you make an office space that you work on. I made a mistake myself and used my desktop PC originally. Yeah, I noticed that you have a different computer for it. Also, yes, admire the blue sky view. Get it? Blue sky. Haha. There we go. There is a big window in front of me. How do I get rid of it? Oh, it's just a welcome screen. Okay, this one actually is pretty cool. This lighting might be better. Let's see other settings. Let's turn the music down a bit. All right, let's see. I have a settings window here. I'm going to take a look at it. Let's turn everything. Is this off? Okay, this is off. My computer can handle it. I'm still going to have lower frame rate because I'm streaming anyway. Let's just turn everything on. All right, let's just go chat. Or in this case, Elite and Reishi and maybe Oxygen if they're still there. I can also get rid of the music and put my own music in, but this will do. My ears are so pretty. Anyway, yes, I want to make a Flygon character because Flygon is amazing. See any good lighting spots? That might be a good pin. This'll do. Anyway, hi. This is our new spot for now. I need to use my body language a bit more. Let's see. So, Elite, I'm assuming you woke up at around your normal time, which is like, what, 5 a.m.? Which is kind of when I woke up earlier. If I look this way and switch to the chat, I can look at chat. Like, I'm looking at chat right now. I think I'm looking directly at you guys. Yeah. So, I just pulled up my Steam overlay. I can't move my fingers when I do that, but that's fine. Yeah. You have a nice schedule routine. You have a way of sleeping. I was getting so tired at midnight, which is very early for me. And then I woke up and, like I said, I said goodbye to somebody. I had a really cool dream last night and I want to write it down. So I'm going to talk about it so I can remember it. I can't remember all the details, but in the dream, I was going to, it could have been kindergarten or first grade, but I had a brother and my brother had special powers. And the reason he wanted to go to school too is because he wanted to interact with other kids. I think his powers were like he can move stuff with his mind, maybe more. I don't know, but I don't think we had any names, or if we did, I can't remember them. So he kept my brother's power a secret, but eventually it did they did come out and the adults were like kind of freaking out. And in the end, they wanted to get rid of him. But the other classmates, I think they were fine with it. And, I'm going to basically treat it like when I was basically the normal child of the two of us. And I really loved my brother. But then they were getting scared, and I don't remember if I like tried to tell them that everything's okay or not. I probably would have. I'm gonna look this way. Sounds like SPN powers. Yeah, it does. So basically, in the end, I think when the adults found out, they took it to higher authority, like principal or whatnot, and they decided to get rid of him. But I was very sad about that, and I was allowed to stay in the school, but I went up to my teacher and I said, "Be honest with me. I want you to tell me the truth. Are you?" I can't remember what I said, but it was more along the lines of like, "Are you happy he's gone?" And I think she said yes. And I flipped her desk as a child onto the side, and I said, "Well, I'm leaving too." And I walk out the door, and then I walked back in like a few moments later, and I said, "One more question." I can't remember what the last question was, but I don't know. But as I go into the center, okay, so imagine like a classroom where all the desks are like in a square and they're all facing forward. Somehow there was another adult there, and I think she said like "Get out of here" or something. And then I went up to her, and there's some cursing here, but this is actually really, really cool. And I said, "You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you." And I said that thing once, and then the other young children said it with me, like, "You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you." I think we did it again, and then after the second time, I stuck my middle finger, and so did the little kids at her. And then I don't think I woke up, but this is like a movie. And then later on, that lady that we did that chant to, all the other adults were talking to her, and she was like traumatized, like sad. And then she was like, "Yeah, they said this all at the same time." And like, yeah, that's weird. So it was like weird. It was awesome though. It was like I was watching a movie. And then later on, this is like kind of getting close to when I'm waking up, and the dream doesn't make too much sense. But like, I don't think I was a person. I was just like the camera of this movie. It does, but it was a nice movie dream, and I'm like, dude, if I was like a movie producer, I would have used this dream to make this movie. But anyway, so later down the road, I think, so I'm looking at the dream not from a person, but then the camera like zooms in, and I think it's like this. It could be a field trip. It could be like, I'm just gonna say it looked like a bowling alley without the bowling alley. It was just a lot of rooms with a lot of tables with a lot of different kids. And then the camera pans over to my table. It's a long table where there's like, I'm on the end, and then there's like another kid at the other end, and there's like a lot of kids at the side, where the kid at the end is like passing something under the table, which I believe is my brother, who had magical powers, and he was just hiding in secret. And then it would like pass through the other end, and it was like putting like what was like rice or sprinkles on a donut. I don't know. It was getting weird, but it was not long. And then after that, I kind of just me, who is not in control of my body, was just like clearly having a lot of stuff under his shirt, like passing stuff to his brother. I don't know. And nobody got suspicious of it except for me, the camera guy, which didn't really exist. Like, whoa, what's going on there? And then I think after that I woke up, but there was more to the dream that I can't really explain because I don't remember. But before the whole "you're a bitch, yeah, fuck you" moment happened, where it was like scaring the teachers, and I don't think the other kids were afraid of it at all. And I'm gonna have to write this down in my my digital journal because I want to remember it, and I'm going to figure out how I'm going to write it. What time did I start streaming? Things since I've been active for 20 minutes. I'm going to stream for an hour. I want to do a routine where when I wake up, as long as I don't have to be to work too soon, I want to do an hour VRChat stream. And the cool thing about this is I can, like I said, I can use this VOD because I'm going to upload it to my VOD channel, and then it'll be more footage for my pin. perhaps. So I want to make sure I have good lighting when I do this. I remember 95% of my dreams. Ember very rarely remembers his. Speaking of remembering, so I went to VLFC. I did not fly, so I went from Michigan. That's where I live. Went from Michigan all the way to Reno, Nevada. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh god, that's gonna be a long drive. I almost kind of changed my mind, but I'm glad I didn't. So we were apparently this is their second year doing this, and this is my first year. We made apparently according to them, we made much more good time, because what would happen is, like, the main driver, when he got tired, I would drive. I mean, we had the option of, like, do we all want to nap or do we want to, like, switch drivers? And I said, I think I could do it. And it was during the night. And this is what I do when I go to Anthrocon. I drive during the night. There's less traffic. And yeah. Also, this car was pretty awesome. I mean, there were pros and cons of it. Like, my SUV that I own, I like the rear view camera, because, like, when it goes into rear view camera and you turn the steering wheel, the two lines, which are basically representing your car, will turn with you. This one didn't have that. There could have been a setting, I don't know. But what I really liked about this SUV that my car didn't have is you can activate a few settings when you're cruise controlling, like, you know, putting your car in cruise control, where there's a sensor and it'll, like, you can set how many car lane, you can set how far away you want your car to be from the car in front of you, and it'll automatically slow down when, like, I set it to three basically car, the equivalent of a measurement of 3 different cars, whatever, farthest away. So when I got close to a car in front of me, it would automatically slow down. And another thing it did, it would basically alert you if you got too close to the edge, or left or right. And I think there was also an option for assist steering. It didn't let you take your hands off the wheel for too long, but it would, like, kind of help you steer and stay on track. So that was awesome. Your Ember's Forester has that? But the turning of the, like, it'll turn with the camera, or the fact that it'll, like, keep distance away from the car in front of you? Because that was really neat. It reads the lines on the road somehow, even when you can't see them. I mean, another thing this car has, which I wish mine had, it'll basically, I can tell it's scanning, like, it'll look for a miles per hour sign, like, let's say 70. And once it passes that sign, it'll say, okay, this speed limit is 70 miles per hour, and it'll, like, turn red if you go even 1 mile per hour over. So it was actually pretty useful. It'll almost completely drive for you. Yeah, wait, hold on, is my chat even on? It's not. There we go. The problem with having that chat on the screen, actually I can make it smaller. The problem with having chat on the screen is that it might come in the little animated pin, but that's fine. I literally, you can see it a little bit on there, but that's fine. But at least you guys can see when I see your chat. Yeah, cars are pretty awesome. Does Ember's car have, like, when you turn the steering wheel, like, when you're going backwards, will it, like, move, like, where your car is going to be? Like, will it move it? Like, will anything change when you turn the steering wheel, basically? Features like that are coming standard in 2024 plus models. Yeah. Posing for the camera while I... What about your car, Ember? Wait, do you drive? I'm sorry, Elite, do you drive? I mean, I guess, are you capable of driving? You probably are, but do you drive? I don't think I've seen you drive. Don't drive. But can you drive if you needed to? I never got my license due to me not trusting myself. Yeah, so there were 2 possible other drivers other than myself for this car, like excluding the main driver. There was another person that could have driven, and he said he hasn't driven in 3 years. And even me to this day, it's like, oh, I'm going to have to drive. Sometimes I'm a bit hesitant on doing it. But even now, I realize once I'm behind the wheel, it's just so relaxing, especially on the highway. I remember like when I was doing driver's training in high school, we did this, and then the next day we did this. But the final day of the week was driving on the highway, and I was so nervous, worried. But then I found out that was the easiest. Driving on the highway is like so easy, assuming that there's no construction and other stuff that you have to worry about. Hi, Scraner. Hope you're doing well. Cute model. Thank you. I love this model so much. I have other models too, but I love the face tracking on it because I can control, like, nothing is controlled by my hands. It's all by my face. So if I want to like put my ear, I can move my ears. I can even like widen. It's like a really good model. Apparently there is another modified one you can buy in Gumroad, which behaves differently. I like this one personally, but it claims that you can move the tail with your face, and I could not find that feature. So it could be there, and I just couldn't find it. Maybe if you buy it, there's a different prefab. I don't know. I was able to drive ages ago when I was young, doing driving tests, but when I had to drive with my mom and not an instructor, it was so stressful. There. Man, so the first time I drove was when I was younger. I didn't have a license yet. My dad, so we had like a big van, a GMC van. I don't know if we still have that. Probably not. But so it started in the driveway. So basically, he instructed me like, okay, you don't even need to use the gas pedal. Like we live in Michigan where it's flat. So you basically just let go of the brake, don't use the gas at all, and you'll go forward, and then reverse, same thing, you go backwards. And then I went up and down 2 different roads, and I remember like passing my first car, and I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Not like saying that out loud, I was just like nervous, but I did it fine. And then we got to the end of the second road, and then my dad took over because I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I ended up not getting my license due to that. I could likely do tests and numbers said Ember. So my story's a bit different than you. I'm assuming you were not 18 yet, even though we're the same age. I did mine in high school. I think I was actually done with high school at the time. But anyway, since I was 18, I didn't have to do like permit stuff. I didn't get a permit. I went straight to license after passing. I took a test and I passed it. But I didn't have to so apparently if you're below 18, I think you have to drive X amount of hours with your mom or someone. I don't know how you even keep record of that, but I did mine in high school too when I was 16 and a half, I think. Yeah, I did mine like the last year at the end, and I remember the person I was partnered with was Kenny. So there's 2 different drivers. There was, I know we got okay. There was 2 different instructors you could go with. I got the one I wanted. He was nicer, and then there was the other guy who was a bit more mean. Funny thing is, on this mean guy, I actually got on his good side. His name was Mr. DeGood, I think, or was it Mr. McRomney? I don't know. This was in Clinton High School. Oh, funny thing about that actually. So, while I was at BLFC, apparently my neighbor, the room next to mine, we found out, this is crazy. Apparently him and I went to the same middle school at the same time. This is like during 2001, because we were both talking about like how, the September 11th attacks happened, and we didn't know, none of the kids really knew what was going on. We didn't even hear about, I heard something, but I'll get to that in a second. We didn't even know what was happening. We didn't know some crazy crap was going on until we got home and our parents told us. And then the next following day, we watched it on Channel 1 News, if any of you guys know what that is. But anyway, so, I remember, waking up the next day on September 12th. I was like, after I heard what happened, and I was on the school bus, and then a kid gets up, and I'm like, did you hear what happened? And he's like, it would be impossible for us not to know. But anyway, so back on the morning of when it happened in September 11th, I was just walking, doing my thing, and I just remember hearing our assistant principal just talking to somebody, like not over the PA, just like in person when there's so many people. I was like, he's like, so and so thing is happening right now, and I'm like, I wonder what he's talking about. But I was like on my way to class or something, so that must have been what he was talking about. It doesn't help. Massachusetts drivers are the worst drivers. Fair enough. Hi, William. Welcome to a thing I'm trying to do where I stream for an hour when I wake up, and I'm like telling myself no excuses unless I have to go to work. Like, no excuses. I want to make this part of my routine. And I also got a digital pin at BLFC. Well, you can get this off Amazon. We bought it from Amazon and had it delivered. Or it's a little like it's like a round screen, and you can put anything you want on it. You can put videos, images, GIFs. I don't know if it has like audio, but you wirelessly connect it to your phone. Well, there's two of them. There's like a cheaper one, which is $30, which doesn't have the wireless feature. But the $35 one, you can wirelessly connect it to your phone. So I lucked out on this, and even told Ravy this. Ravy is the one that bought him. And I said, I'll take the $30 one because it's green, and I'm green eyes. So he gave me the $35 one with extra features, and I'm like, oh, I'll take this. And then later down, I'm like, so I think you gave me the wrong one, and I like this. And he's just like, we'll just leave it at that. I'm like, okay. All my classes got canceled due to that day. They had forbid us from watching TV in class. Really? And you're not even in the U.S.? It's crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The world didn't really know how to handle it. But anyway, yeah. My person that was next to my room went to the same middle school as me, and that was crazy. We were like just talking about stuff. Although we couldn't really remember any of the well, I remembered some of the teachers, but he didn't recognize any of them. He did mention a teacher that I didn't have. It was the English teacher, and I didn't go to normal English. I went to special ed because I'm a special person. English test. The funny thing is, I was very, very good in the English of the. Yeah. People, like, the other students were saying, dude, this guy doesn't even need to be here. He's so smart. I don't know how I would have done in normal English, but hey, I'm not complaining. It was an easy A. This is a nice world, but I'm just here. It's just here for background, and I guess the music it provides. Let's see. Oh, I can't look at my watch. How long? I've been streaming for 33 minutes, so I'm like halfway through it. What do I want to do today? Well, I was trying to upload a Flygon model to my account that has like face tracking and stuff, but it was giving me errors. So I'm going to start over, and I'm not going to add extra like stuff to it. I'm just going to like see if I can upload the avatar. And then when that works, I'll attempt to do, I don't know. I got to mess around with some stuff. I could do some texturing, but I don't really know what to texture. I do know I have to help somebody make a Resonite package for their model I did for them a while back. Caliber is his name. I gotta do that. Although he's not really paying me. It's just appreciative work. So I'm like, whatever, I'll do that. You know, I was thinking about adding a microphone prop like this. Like, hey, what's up? Newscast here. Oh, look, Fox Affinity. Thank you for the rate of 7. Let's give you a shout out. Yes. Hit tab. It doesn't work that way. I'll spell your name manually. Actually, I'm pretty sure if I did this, that's not working. Okay, we're gonna have to do it manually. Phoenix. Afin. ITY. And then enter, and that should work. You're playing Pokemon Unite. Oh, how'd that go? I used to play that game all the time. I had like all the I would complete each battle pass when it came out. But I stopped. The game was fun, actually. I was thinking about getting back into it, but I'm sure you can agree with me. When you start that game up, there's just so many claims, You got to claim everything. You got to like go through all the promotions it's giving you. It's just, I mean, I can't really blame them. It's Nintendo, so they must have a lot of like stuff, a lot of sponsors or whatever. Fancy seeing you streaming VRChat. I know. I was actually explaining to why I'm doing this. Well, first off, before I went to BLFC, this is something I've been wanting to do. So I'm like, oh, I get it. How about I do it when I wake up? I do it when I wake up for an hour, unless I have to be to work or something. And then second, I bought this little like pin at BLFC. Well, you got it from Amazon. It looks like a smartwatch, but it's a pin, and you can put anything on that screen, like a lot of things. So I went and looked at my past VOD for my VOD channel, and I just like captured like what I'm doing right now. Time frame, puts it on the badge, and it says, "Hey, look, it's a little like talking Vulfen." Let's see. Am I redlining? I am yellow lining. Am I too loud? If I put my line here, I should be a little quieter. Is this better? Session went well. There's a lot of things you have to press to get through the main. Yeah, it's true, but let's see. What did I like playing? A lot of different characters, actually. I did like Talonflame. I'm Bird. The Bird's fun. Blastoise is pretty fun too. I didn't play like Absol at first, but then I started playing Absol, and I'm like, oh, Absol's fun. Cinderace, I think, was my first main. And I got the pirate thing. Did they ever bring back the pirate skin? Because I know that game's been going on for a while. Do they do repeats of like battle passes? Like, oh hey, you missed it, but you can get it again. I usually play support and tanks. Man, who are the support classes again? I think I got Mew, but I can't remember how Mew played. Like, what was the first support? Was it Blissey? Or no, is Blissey not even a support? I don't know. Like, I used to support and tank. Played a few Psyduck in the game now. I don't remember Psyduck. I must be ever since I stopped playing. I'm gonna look this way so I can look at chat and talk to you guys. Wait, that's not. There you go. Hi. Early supports were Wiggly. Yeah, that's right, Wigglytuff. Yeah. Eldegoss, man, that is definitely a name. What does Eldegoss look like? I remember, but yeah. Blissey came after. Okay. Wait, no, Eldegoss is the plant? No. Yes, it's a plant. The plant thing, right? I think. I don't remember. Oh, the cotton ball. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they had like some kind of like cotton shield or another thing you could use instead, which I don't think did I do the shield? I don't remember. I'd have to play it again, honestly. I'm gonna have to. What were some other? Oh yeah, Garchomp. I liked Garchomp. I can't remember how he plays, but I remember I liked him a lot. What other? I'm trying to remember what other things I played. Yeah, I got an Absolutely. I got like the whole Midwestern theme skin. Garchomp is just slash through everything with basic attacks. Yeah, which is probably what I like doing. I'm gonna have to like play some bot games because that's how you warm up. Yeah, I remember Blastoise coming out, and I really liked doing his Oh, also I should ask, like, do you play on the Switch? Because that's what I played on. I know you can play it on mobile, and my phone that I have could definitely handle that game better than the Switch 1 at the time. I haven't played it on my Switch 2 yet, but my phone's really good. It can also play VRChat pretty well too. It's got nice frame rate. I just prefer to play with the sticks rather than on-screen controls. What other characters did I play? I played a lot of them. I'm gonna have to like launch the game. I know Sylveon came out when I was still going at it. I think there was even another one. I don't remember. I don't remember what characters we have. I'm gonna have to like launch the game up after this. Not stream it or anything. Just I'm gonna do other things. I'm gonna do my multitask. I should do more Splatoon streaming. I still play Splatoon PvE to this day. I just don't ever stream it. but I'm very good at it. Like when I hook it up to the TV and my friends, like I'm at my friend's house, they like watching me because of how I play, and I could watch myself play. Like if I just like watch footage of myself playing, I'll just stare at it. It's like it's so much fun to watch. So I'm sorry, I haven't been to a Protogen meetup in a while. The reason for that is because I'm getting really involved with my locals, and we do a VRChat meetup every other Friday, and it seems to wait. Hold on, what's today's date? It's the 20th. Let me take a look at the calendar. So the Protogen meetups are the first and third Friday of the month. So I think we're having a VRChat meetup this Friday, and then we won't have it on the 31st. Then we'll have it on the 7th, if that's correct, and I would miss it. Dang, it's gonna overlap again. I will have to sacrifice one of the VRChat meetups for Michigan, but I don't know. I'm getting close to them, so it's really hard to do that. Oh, on the 31st? Let me take a look at the calendar again. 31st. Yeah, I should be able to make it then. Yay! And I can like attend that. I don't think but that's Halloween. I'm doing stuff on the Halloween. I might not make it. Oh no, because we're actually doing a local Michigan Furs like meetup. I don't know when I'll be home, but I'm in no hurry to. I miss you guys, and I know you guys love seeing me when I show up. Because I'm Scraner, the face tracking Protogen. That's still a thing. If I grab this. Yeah. It's like I really want to like go and hang out with, like, I love socializing. Like BLFC, I was in my extroverted moods a majority of the time. And what I would do, I actually brought I was gonna like bring a sticker me like display board on a stand. Couldn't fit it in the car that I was riding in. But there's a Walmart near BLFC. I went there and I bought a, like, you know those things you get for like science projects as a kid where it's like a cardboard thing with like you can like fold in. So I would just stand that on there and I wrote sticker me, and I have a thing that with it, I have one of those things here for BLFC that's so many different stickers. I'm gonna do that every furry con I go to now. Just write sticker me and just let it and leave it in the lobby. Thankfully nobody stole it. I'm afraid somebody will steal this thing someday, but like steal whatever one I'm having them fill out. But no, nobody stole anything. In fact, if one does get stolen, I'll say, please don't steal. Just do the same thing. Like, let me encourage you. Here, I'm gonna stand this way so you can like see your name in chat because you're green. I'm green. Not helping. Yeah, whatever. It's not good. Anyway, hi. If I put the path right here, that should help, right? Okay, I'm done. Hey. I can't even see. Oh, I'm worried about everything. But no, like, if I do this often, I'll try to stream the Protogen meetups as well. Again, I've done that before. I like holding this like a camera where I could like, it's like, hey, I'm vlogging, what's up? I'm just walking down and talking with chat. Oh, you know what? I was actually looking into this thing on Gumroad. It's free. You can like attach it to your avatar, and then like Twitch can like chat can redeem points or whatever. You can set it to bits or even donations to like. I mean, I'll do channel points because I'm cheap like that. So you guys can like interact, like make stuff happen if you redeem it. I don't have that set up yet, so it's not there. If there's anything to redeem, it's probably highlight my message. If there's anything else, they're not going to do anything. You know, nice. I do know that Blake also streams the Protogen meetups when he shows up to it. Yeah, I know I have it at least before, but I don't use Steam Link anymore, and I think that was my issue because I was meaning Steam Link for wirelessly connecting at the time, and that just doesn't work too well. Steam Link, like, it did its job, and The only problem is it would randomly say, "Oh, your video has stopped streaming." So I went back to virtual desktop, and when that issue would normally happen, it won't give up, and I don't have to like. And if I need to close virtual desktop, I can just reopen it, and then I'll be back. I might look weird in game, like I'm just like for a while. The Switch integrated throwing system. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that it's free on Gumroad, and I was looking at that, and I will set that up. Like, I don't work today. I am going to be hosting Lethal Company though, so I have a couple hours to be productive. I should also make sure that everything's working on that before I do productive things. Like, I was thinking about uploading a Flygon avatar. I might do the Twitch integration in system on a separate Vulfen avatar upload. I like to be productive with my days, and this is I consider productive because it's something I've been wanting to do. It's not a project or anything, but it's fun to do. I need to be more expressive because I'm gonna be looking through this blog like, oh, where are some cute things? Like, hi, put this on the pin, Scraner. It's adorable. Yeah. I also have like some other friends on my pin, like when I was standing next to them during some of my streamings. Adorable. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's see. What my next con I'm going to is going to be MFF. I'm going to be rooming with Strike Gamma, who now goes by Ren, and some other friends of Strike. I can't remember their name right now, but it's gonna be cool. And so Arnix has been coming to them too. Yeah, I peeked in last meetup, I think, and I saw him there. And you know, he's one of the people that are just happy to see me. I gotta do slow waves if I'm gonna like put this on a pin because it like captures in low frame rate. But I can't help myself. I'm like moving a lot. Yeah, I know Arnix is there, and I want to go back. It's just my things collide with it. But at least the thing I do is every other Friday. Although they just switched it up because before it was like every other Friday, but we missed a Friday, so it's gonna be I think this upcoming Friday, I think. And this thing I do starts at 8 versus the Protogen meetup starts at 10. So I can probably do both. It's just if I'm having too much fun, I want to stay. You know? So. And I just like getting out there and socializing. But when you want to do that, and then VRChat got popular. When I first started playing VRChat, VRChat wasn't too popular, and I could just like, you know, go on there desktop mode at the time, or even VR when I got my Vive. Just not have to worry about everybody being on it. Now I'm like trying to break the habit of doing too much VR. Like my old habit would be like, okay, it's 10 p.m. of every day I would get on, and it felt really strange if I didn't get in VR at 10 p.m. But now I'm like trying to get away from that and do other things, unless it's like, you know, I know something that's happening, I want to be there, but not feel obligated. Like I would like be at a family party, I would be with real life friends. I'm like, it's 9:30. Hey guys, I gotta go. And like, wait, you're leaving already? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to go. I want to go home now. It's getting late. I would even tell them. It's like, why would I prioritize that stuff? You know, I want to be on every night. I'm glad I'm talkative. Try doing some. Oh, that's my mirror. Let's see if I can do some zoom out shots. Oh, I also got some artwork of my Vulfen. I don't know if how would I show it to you guys? I mean, I could just do an image. Yeah, let me show you some artwork I got at BLFC. It was like the one thing I bought. All right, I need to figure out how to import image. All right, I'm gonna do image. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna show up. Don't worry. Actually, I'm gonna turn that off. All right. Let's see. Image file. Browse. Oh, it's right here. I hit OK. Now it should pop up when I hit this button here. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Let's make it smaller. Actually, I think it's like the full screen image. Yeah, there it is. I got this thing right here. I got this at PLFC, and I love it. I asked for a digital version. I'm gonna stand right here. I got this thing here, and I want to like turn it into a badge. I want to make stickers of it because I'm now starting to bring stickers to conventions, and this is like a very good thing. Sorry, Luke. I'm actually going to be ending my stream in about 10 minutes. I'm just doing an hour stream of VRChat. But I can hang out with you after I'm done streaming. I just won't be streaming. I want to do some solo sessions. But yeah, I got this art piece. It's really lovely. I can like go. Okay, how am I doing the pose? I'm gonna do like a mirrored one. Oh wait, I have to do this. How does my face look? How was that? Was that similar to how it looks? We can hang out after I'm done streaming in like 10 minutes or so, if you want. I will allow it. I just won't be streaming our hangout. It's doing a solo, just a solo stream. Okay, let me take that thing off. As much as I like that thing, we're gonna turn that off. There we go. Let me see. Well, since we're getting close to ending it, let me do some poses. Oh, I should have had that as a redeem. I actually do have that as a redeem. It's just turned off. Where when I stream VR, it's like spend points for me to strike a pose, and I'll be all like, "Hey!" I forgot to turn that on, and I'm just not gonna turn it on for the rest of the stream. It's like we only have like 10 minutes left. Oh, I thought you were gonna like when I come in VR and hang out with me. Because after this, I gotta like, I can do a little bit of VR or maybe some voice chat, sure. But I'm gonna be like multitasking because I want to like get some projects done before I set up my Lethal Company session with all the codes and such. Stand in the light. Alright, I'm gonna stand in the light. I'm gonna do some poses for some possible pins. Digital like gifts for me to make in the future. Well, feel free to talk to me. You know what? Since I'm doing poses anyway, I might as well like get some of my other avatars like my Sneasel. And here's my Sneasel. The white background, what would this look good on? Let's see, with a lab coat, I don't want it to be brown in the background. It's like the background does not make the avatar stand out. Sorry, I'm just picky on lighting and such. I mean, I guess I can go on top of the hill, that might work. Maybe? I don't know, we'll find out. Kinda works. Let's zoom out a bit. It's very bright. Here, let me go back to the dolphin. Although, let's do a little bit of posing. Might have to go to a different world for making, like, gifts of this guy. But hey, some exist. I'll go to a different world and keep that in mind for next time. Let's go to... I am going to also stream, like, Resonite in the future, so I can use my Protogen version of my Vulfen. because he's cool. And he's more functional in Resonite than he is here. Okay, we have good lighting here. Let's turn the camera a bit so I can make this into a GIF. I think I'm gonna still focus my. If I just do this, let's actually hit the reset button on this, and then we will fly. So I have like a full body shot. So I can use this on my pin. I'll do a little spin too. Look at my back patterns. All right, that should be good for some shots, hopefully. Here, I'll do like a slow turn. All right, that'll do. That's some footage to work with. Let's see what you guys are saying. That's a very dark name. I see Lex. It could be Lexi. Let's take a look. Can I click on your... Oh, it's Lexi B. If I highlight it, it's a bit easier. No icon. Oh, you're... Oh, hello. Hello, Lexi. I don't know if you're the Lexi I think you are. I know of another Lexi, but regardless, hello. Yeah, let's get closer. Hello. Actually, no, I'm gonna like stay zoomed out in case I want to make some GIFs of a zoomed out shot because I have so many of myself and zoomed in. So, hello, hi, how was your day today? I'm just doing an hour stream. It's been 57 minutes, so I'll be wrapping it up here soon. Although if you guys keep me talking on the subject, I'll stay a little longer. So, are my feet sinking in? They are. It's fine. Well, just in case it isn't fine, I'm gonna like do some more shots. Let's see. Hey, hello, Lexi. I'm not sure if you're here to stay or just stopping by to say hi. Well, regardless, thank you for coming. I'm about ready to end the stream, and then I'll I think Luke wants to hang out for a bit. I'm not sure if they want to do a voice call or in VR. I'll leave that up to them for, I don't know, not too long, 30 minutes maybe or so. But then I want to get to work on other things that I need to get done before 5, and it is currently 2:30, so I'll leave that up to you, Luke. I don't even know if these are still here to hear me, but they've been really wanting to hang out with me. Anyway, so for those of you that are still here, anything you guys got planned for the rest of the day? Because I'm going to work on some productive things and just personal projects. I still got to go through all my... That's right, I got a new camera. I'm going to go through my pictures I took, and there's a lot of them. I'm going to just, see which ones I keep, because I don't want to upload all of them to my Google Drive. I use Google Photos for all my albums. That way they're all in one place. And it does have a monthly fee when you when you first start, you have so much space, which is like free. But I think it's how they kind of got me into the system because everything's already there. I don't want to Google Photos is good and it's not too pricey, at least not yet. I can't remember how much I'm paying, but it's not much. Hopefully it's just a yearly payment and not like a monthly payment. It is Google, so they have a lot of storage. Well, seeing how chat's not really active at the moment, and it's been an hour, I guess I'll wrap things up here. we can find someone to raid. If anybody of you guys got anything to anyone to recommend, I'll take it. But since I don't see you guys chatting at all, I'm gonna just find someone myself. Let's see what we got. I've been working on listening. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Really, like, I know you're there. You are. I think you're on the clock. All right, you're gonna hear some noises. Tim's live? Oh, I'll raid him then. All right, I will go over to Tim. Let's see. Oh, my other Vulfen friend's actually live. Wait, is he doing a community thing? Yeah, he's just by himself. I actually do want to raid him. So he's actually the Vulfen that inspired me to do this. So sorry, Tim, but I'm gonna go with It's good seeing you too, and I'll see you soon. Enter. Hey, yeah, come say hi to I'm Strawberry Vulfen, and he is... I'm Strawberry Vulfen, and he is Watermelon Vulfen. Man, look I'm so adorable. Sorry, I love my character so much. Hopefully I'll use this. Here, I'm gonna like do a bit more poses, so like I can use this to like make a pin for my new pin I got. Anyway, y'all take care, alright? Thanks for watching. And I will try to do more of this often. Which means I don't know about tomorrow, but I'll definitely be doing this stream on Wednesday unless something comes up. So bye. I'm also streaming later today. So